I thought dating got easier with age because you already know what you want. But today's story proves that age does not protect you from disappointment, especially when it comes to modern dating. This woman over 50 decided to give modern dating a chance, and what she experienced with a modern man left her shocked, disappointed, frustrating, and questioning whether dating is even worth your time in this day and age. Take a look at this.
Hey, so I just had a question. So for context, I'm over 50 and I'm divorced and I'm in the dating apps. Okay. I need to ask, is this a real thing? So I'm seeing on TikTok videos where men are posting that they went on a date and that, women are just out here to get free food. And that they went on a date and the woman like ran up the tab, and it's a concern. It's such a concern. I've not I don't think I've run into this particular scenario, but this is what happened to me last night. So I met up with this guy, super good looking, totally my type. Actually, the height he said he was. And we go get drinks. First of all, he's late. And I was a little late too. And I texted him and he said, "Oh, don't worry, I'm also going to be late." And so I said, "Okay, I'm going to get a table." And then he texted me back and he said, "Hey, don't get a table because that implies we're getting food." And I mean, it was nicer than this, but this is what he was saying. And maybe somebody who's actually getting food will need the table. And I was like, "Okay, I mean, all right, sure." So I went up to the bar because my whole thing is when I'm waiting for a guy at the bar, I don't like to sit at the bar because maybe then another man comes up there and sits and it's just awkward. So anyway, he was a little bit late. So I'm just kind of waiting around. I go ahead and order myself a beer. And he shows up and I mean, he's cute, y'all. I'm telling you. Sits down, we start having some nice conversation. He interrupts himself to tell me that he finds me very attractive. And I can tell, like he's giving the vibes that he finds me attractive. And he says, "But listen, I had this other engagement. My friend is having a birthday party. It's a barbecue. And I did say I was going to drop in, but now that I've met you, I don't know if I can leave because you're so interesting and pretty." And I'm like, "You know what? If you made prior plans, like we just had drinks. This is just drinks. Please go to your friend's barbecue." And he's like, "Are you sure?" He's like, "Okay, how about this? I'll only stay like 45 minutes and then maybe you and I can meet back up." And I'm like, "Oh, I don't know." And he goes, "Well, do you want to go do something?" And I'm like, "Well, because at this point we met. The date was set for, I don't know, 7ish, and it's 8:30. It's 8:30, and I'm like, we could go get some food." And when I said that, he was like, "Listen, some of you women out here, like, you just like to go on dates to get food." And when I tell you, I laughed. He was surprised that I laughed, and he said it a little nicer, but not much. And I was just like, he's like, "Yeah, I don't appreciate like when women just want to go out and eat. I'd rather do like an experience." And I'm like, he's like, it's expensive, and that seems like what women want to do. They just want to go out and get a fancy dinner and then never call you again or something. And I'm like, that's what you're afraid of. I told him, I said, "That's what you're afraid of." And he goes, "Well, yeah." And I'm like, "Okay, so for my perspective," and I wasn't wearing a hoodie. I looked really cute last night, so excuse the hoodie, but I was like, let me just give you a little insight on the female perspective. So it is a risk for me to join you here tonight. And I put in effort. And he goes, "Wait, what do you mean a risk?" I'm like, "I don't know you. I don't know who you are, but I'm taking a risk because I'm trying to find somebody." Okay. And you say your biggest fear is that I'm just here to get a free meal. Well, let me tell you something. I have a job. I don't need you to buy food for me. I have a fridge full of food. I came here to get to know you. Um, and I've had some really bad experiences in the dating world. And as a woman, my biggest fear is I'm going to meet you and you're going to try to hurt me. So let's put that in perspective. And he goes, "Oh, well, okay. I don't need my time wasted." with someone who's like afraid to buy dinner. You know what I mean? So anyway, I was like, so go ahead, go to your thing. And he's like, well, how about this? How about you're hungry? Why don't you go grab some food? I'll go to my thing. I'll be there 45 minutes tops. I'll pop in. I'll say hello. And then we can meet somewhere else and do something. And I was like, I mean, I am going to get food because I'm hungry. I'll let you know. I'll let you know how I feel about that. And so we parted ways. We walked out to the parking lot. He hugged me. He told me again how beautiful I was, blah, blah, blah. So I go get some food, and then I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, I'm not feeling it. It's late. I'm tired. So I text him, hey, I'm just going to go home. I had a good time. Nice to meet you, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, okay. So here's the thing. Like, he's an influencer. He told me he was an influencer. So I looked him up. And if that man didn't post on Instagram that he posted that he left the bar with me. He posted that he went to a restaurant and had food by himself. And he also posted that he went to his friend's party before he met me. And then he went back to the bar where I had left and was there very late posting videos. Just to avoid buying dinner? Is this a thing? Guys in the comments, please let me know what's happening. I'm just confused.
I mean, she seems like a very nice, sweet, and patient lady, because a lot of women, especially now, would have immediately walked out on him. Yes, including myself. She still tried to explain herself, and it's just so sweet, and it's annoying that she met such a man. Now, she didn't specify his age, but I'm sure that they would have been around the same age bracket, because otherwise she would have mentioned. So why is he behaving like a boy at 50 or close to 50 or even over 50? At this point, I wonder what men really want. Like, you men, what do you really want? How do you go from complimenting someone, like you're making her feel like you're into her, and the next thing that you're concerned about is not buying her a free in quotes, a free meal? Does she look like she's hungry to you? Look at the extent that he went just to avoid buying food or paying for the dinner dates. Like, come on. What is wrong with the modern man? Let's just see what the comments have to say, because I'm so annoyed at this point. This comment says, girl, I'm 45, divorced 7 years ago, and I stopped dating altogether a couple of years ago. It's so draining and a complete waste of time. Instead, I date the hell out of myself. Is this what modern dating has turned into? You guys take me back to 10 years ago. Men knew their role, women knew their role. Now it's just like a gender war every time. This comment says, there is no food free in quotes enough to make me go on a date. So it's like every man is thinking the same way, and women also have given up with modern dating. Yeah, like I haven't been feeding myself for all these years. Do you get? It's like the way he just reduced the lady to a hungry woman. Come on, when you say a hungry woman, you would know. I'm not even disputing the fact that there are a lot of hungry women that just come to eat and just use you for what they can get from you. But this lady is calm, she's sweet. Like, come on, common sense would just tell you. Every time I think of one good reason to go on a date, I'm quickly reminded of 78 reasons not to. Women have given up as well, not only men. Everybody's giving up. Everybody wants to be lonely. If you ask me to go out between 5 to 8 p.m., we better be eating. For real, like, what else do you want to do past 8 p.m.? What else? I don't know. I feel like if I was single at 50, I'd just stay single. Nah, we don't do that here. We don't encourage people to stay single. If you want to stay single, it's okay. It's okay. But allow people that want to be loved find love and companionship. Please, I just pray that she doesn't give up. And from the comments, I don't think that she wants to give up anyway, because she replied under this post that until it gets to your turn, don't say that. Yeah, she replied that. But anyways, I have come to the conclusion that finding a good partner isn't about age. I used to think that the older you are, the more mature you are, the more mature in your reasoning you are, basically. But apparently I was wrong, and that's a big lie. Modern dating has really change. But I'd love to hear your thoughts about this below. Do you understand the man? Do you understand his behavior? Especially the men. I want to understand why a lot of men are doing this now. Maybe he has PTSD from a lot of women ghosting him after getting a free meal from him. But even at that, I don't get it. It's just one meal. It's just one meal. But let me know your thoughts below anyways. That brings me to the end of my video. Thank you all so much for sticking me to the end of this video. Please do well to like this video as usual and subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and I'll see you all in another video. Okay, bye.